Welcome to the Zoomer versus Boomer podcast.
Two generations, one conversation.
An unhinged, unfiltered, and unexpected take on ordinary life told in an extraordinary way.
I'm Presley Gregory.
And I'm Bill Wong.
Wow. It's so good to be back.
It is.
So good to be back. I missed you.
I missed you so much. Oh my God. I texted you so many times because that's the way
he is.
I'm expressing myself.
It's the way he's expressing himself. Let's dive right in, honestly, I think. So Bill decided through all of those text messages that he sent me that he thought it'd be a good idea if we have a continuous segment, which I love, that we just have a segment that we do every single episode segment. I think it's hilarious. We landed and agreed and both loved the idea of checking the ARP bulletin.
And here's my tax write-off.
Yeah, exactly.
I subscribe to ARP. Let's use the system. Take advantage of the system that we can write off on something because we do have those 4 or 5 listeners.
The 4 or 5 listeners. I still have also the sound pad, by the way. What do I call it? Sound effect pad? Please enjoy because I'm going to continue.
If you do not like it,
leave a comment.
Leave a comment. We don't care.
We don't care.
We
won't read them.
Presley loves it too much.
I love it way too much to
so
give it up.
So it sounds, let me ask you how it sounds. She's got headphones. I don't like listening to headphones.
Yeah.
I have my New York Yankees hat on today.
Yeah. Okay. Is that what you had to say?
No, the way it sounds in the headphones.
Yeah, totally. Because it helps me know when I need to choke back or when I need to choke up, and then it helps me know when you need to choke up.
Okay.
That's been the other issue today. What have I been telling you all day?
Make love to the mic. I got to make love.
Got to make love to the mic. Anyways, let's just go over the last RP bulletin that you guys got to hear from us about. I think needs to have, we just need to take it from the top. The title of it that Bill was reading on a park bench and then covered his face with and laid down acting as if he was a homeless person on a bench. I was going to say homeless, but I think we're supposed to say like unhoused person now. I think that's like the PC.
Oh, that's the PC way?
I think that's the PC way.
I did not know that.
But anyways, the title is How Older Americans Embrace the Joys of Living Alone. And then there's little cartoons of them gardening and getting their groceries using a bicycle, which who's doing that? Eating dinner alone and reading a book. And then the little subsections are age discrimination in the workplace, which have you faced any of that at our workplace?
Age discrimination?
Age discrimination. No, I don't think so.
You know why?
Yeah, why?
Because I can probably beat anyone there.
That's actually 100. I'm not even joking. That's actually probably 100% why.
And I probably humiliate them. And if not me, my daughter.
Yep.
So if you're smart, there probably wouldn't be age discrimination. Because
you're right.
It's even worse. Oh yeah, an old man beat you. Yeah. That's even worse.
Yeah. No, I agree. I actually agree with that. Another subsection, a celebrity pal. Beware of this.
Do you want to talk about each one and talk about from the Zoomer versus Boomer perspective?
Age discrimination in the workplace. I think I do have age discrimination sometimes in the workplace because people look down on me because I'm young.
Oh, we talked about that a little bit.
We've talked about that. That's beating the dead horse with a stick, honestly. Yeah. Because
that loneliness one was actually, I think that's really interesting.
Yeah, the joys of living alone. I have so many friends living alone right now.
It's joys. I've heard and read that statistically a lot of more people are lonely.
Oh, yeah.
As you've gotten older.
There's like a male epidemic of loneliness right now. Did you know that?
I've heard that.
Yeah.
And I can understand why in that I think a lot of times that you don't make the connections. And I'll be honest with you. One of the things I love about working where I'm working at a club is that I do have connections.
Oh, it's totally community-based.
And so you have friends who are personal trainers. I have friends who are personal trainers. I talk to the cafe people. I talk to the coffee people.
My homies, honestly, are the front desk.
Yes.
That's where a lot of my homies... Oh, and like ops.
Yes.
I have a lot of homies on ops.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
everybody's fantastic.
And I constantly talk to them, and they say, how you doing? And I feel very
my homies
connected.
Aside from pickleball.
And I can imagine that some older people, if they stop working, they're cut off one of their communities. Their work community.
Yeah.
And then obviously, if maybe they're no longer going to school, like you have a community at school.
Yeah.
That's
at
another
school,
community.
At church, at work. Yeah, a lot of community. But outside of it, too, I have friends that I've picked up along the way that I'm still in touch with.
And I'm constantly making friends with new people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you're extroverted, and so am I. It's how we reach the introverts.
I really think I am really introverted, and I've adjusted.
What if you're an introvert with extroverted tendencies? I've been told that's me because I rest and relax when I'm alone, but I feel really filled when I'm around people.
Here's a question. Do you feel, and that was the question where I was going, do you feel more energized when you're alone with other people? Which gives you more energy?
Which gives me, more energy. Gosh, I don't know. Because I walk away from group settings exhausted and I need to go rest by myself. But I'm more energized and I'm more electric when I'm around people. But when I'm by myself, I'm more rested.
I think I'm similar to that, where if I don't mind working by myself.
Certain people.
I don't mind working by myself.
Yeah.
I enjoy the process.
Yeah,
and when I am with other people, in some ways, maybe it's that performance coming out.
Yeah.
Where
I agree.
I do get that extra energy, but one of my friends, he's definitely an introvert. He's more comfortable being low, working on things by himself, and he feels uncomfortable in outside setting. Now, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes when I'm in a setting and I don't feel a connection, I think I'm very empathetic.
That's exhausting, though.
Yes.
When you don't feel the connection.
Right.
I agree.
I'm sensitive and I'm empathetic, where if I don't feel that connection, and I think I really get bored easily.
Yeah.
I really
well,
get
you
bored
have a
easily.
short attention span.
I have an incredibly.
Yeah.
I used to say it was a gnat on
you
cocaine.
Still do.
A gnat on cocaine on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, that's one of the first that
gnats around.
I met him. I had known him 2 days. And I was, you have an interesting brain or whatever. And he was, well, and he used that. And I was like, this guy's 100% certified insane. This guy is insane. Turns out I was exactly right.
Yes.
Turns out first impressions do matter, and they do usually ring true.
And last week you asked me, do you think you're autistic?
Oh, yeah.
Then I was talking to Charles, and I mentioned that, and he goes, "Yeah, I think that's why we call it a spectrum." Yeah,
my gosh,
yeah,
I forgot I asked you that.
Yeah, I know. I've got.
Well, what was your? I looked at him and I said, and I'm being pretty real right now, but also, it's me. I said, do you think that it's possible that you might be a little? And he goes, autistic, 100%.
Yeah, I know there's something going on. There's a misconnection and a misfiring and a misalignment. All the misses.
Oh, my gosh.
I knew that. And
you said it's because you don't pick up on some things.
Social cues. And I'm not sure if I don't pick up on it.
I've been giving him the middle finger for half an hour now. He has not noticed.
I don't care.
I
got my New York Yankees hat on.
Don't care. Don't care. It's not that I haven't noticed. It's that I don't care.
I read this the other day that if you value the other person's opinion, then you care.
Oh,
but if somebody says something or gives you the middle finger, you don't care their opinion or they're important, you don't care.
You had to read that to know that?
But I had to understand it and verbalize it.
That's so funny.
I think an Eleanor Roosevelt comment is that you only give value to someone whose opinion that you care about.
Yeah.
And if you don't care about the person's opinion,
or
it doesn't
that's
matter.
probably what you should do. But
Right.
I think social media these days, you'll have commenters that comment on how you look or
how
whatever.
they hate a podcast.
Or how they hate a podcast. And they don't really know you, but you do take that opinion to the bank. I have a lot of girlfriends that if a boy rejects them, they will take the word of that guy that rejected them over me being like, girl, you're awesome. You are incredible. Right. You are incredible. They'll take the rejection over my word, and I'm the one that truly knows them. That's a trick of life, is to make sure that you're listening. And that's probably what we should be doing.
I was listening to a podcast on the way over here, and they were saying that one of the many reasons why there's these mass shootings is because a lot of times guys are rejected by women, and they're trying to act out. And obviously they take it personally, and in some ways that is personal, but I can understand that.
No, that's deep. That was real. I know.
So getting back to loneliness, I think a lot of times when you don't have these other connections, you can become unhappy. And when you become unhappy, it's partially yourself and being able to be open to other individuals wanting to talk to you and inviting you to do things. And I know it's a problem with at least the older community.
Yeah, honestly, it's a problem with younger community as well.
Wow.
Yeah,
why?
him being shocked is crazy.
Why?
Don't you think that social media and just the internet these days, I think it promotes not real connection. It promotes almost a fictional sort of artificial connection over sitting down with somebody and having a cup of coffee and looking them in the eyes.
I do, but you're the Zoomer. So
Yeah.
you believe that's true.
Oh my gosh, that's why the epidemic is happening of male loneliness. Yeah, it's really hard for guys to connect with each other, I think. Even Zach, hilarious, so charming. He has a hard time connecting with other guys his age. Not because
He's too cute.
having a hard time. Yeah, it's because he's so handsome. Not because he's having a hard time
Charles.
connecting, but because the other guys are having a hard time connecting to him.
Because they feel vulnerable?
They're not good at communicating. Maybe it's a vulnerability
What does
thing.
that look like? What do you mean not good at communicating?
Zach will give them a prompt. How we go off of each other and how you and I have banter, Zach describes it, and he's so funny. He says it's like talking to a brick wall. He goes, I'll say something, and I'll go at something for a second, and they just will stare at him or not have much to say to it.
Do you think they're not confident enough to express themselves?
It might
or they
be,
don't know
be
how
confidence,
to express themselves?
but don't you think that the not knowing how to express themselves is a result or is a symptom of having artificial connection over?
Perhaps.
That's what I think.
I've always
I think everybody's so used to connecting through a comment section instead of a cup of coffee.
I've always thought that social media, that's one of the down. I think not only
there's pluses and minuses.
There are,
yeah,
100%.
100%.
I think that part of it is that being able to communicate between two people as opposed to a screen, and having that understanding. I've said this before. The wonderful thing about you is that
every show.
The one of many things is that you're willing to share, and you're vulnerable in a way. And we're both vulnerable by having this, doing this podcast, because people can easily come out and say, "Oh, that's terrible, and we don't like this." That's okay.
Or we disagree, or But I would promote, as long as it's promoting conversation, I think it's 100%.
And that's
fine.
I
think
figured
people
out
disagree
this is
with
what
me.
This podcast is about: promoting communication and a closeness when there's so much divisiveness in this world.
That's good.
I was thinking, I had a lot of time.
That's
when
good.
You were,
I know. When I was away.
School.
Hey, that should be like the bio for what this podcast is about,
It
for what
is.
this episode's about.
That there's divisiveness in this world. I want this to be a model for some way to communicate between two people who have totally. If you looked at two
people that have every reason to hate each other.
Two resumes, and you put, there's no commonalities, and we talk about
mine's
stuff.
just so awesome, and yours is just
so whatever.
So
whatever that autism. This ADHD.
That's all that Bill's resume says. It just says autistic on it.
Type.
Big type. No, it would be
font,
like autistic,
font.
Asian, age 60, whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So the 3 A's.
But
AA.
But that's what I've been thinking a lot about this being boomer, and that's what this is about. It's to show that there can be a communication and there can be a connection between two people who seemingly there's like nothing that should be in common.
Yeah. Totally agree.
That's where I'm coming from. You have
Totally
something
agree.
else?
I was just going to get back to the
Go for
pamphlet. Okay. I don't really know if you're going to want to go too much into this, but a celebrity pal, beware of this imposter scam. Mr. AI, what do you have to say?
It's terrible when people try to scam and make money off of people, especially unsuspecting.
Of course, yes.
But
elderly
people do
preying on the vulnerable. That's what I want to go into. I don't want to prey on the vulnerable. I want to do anti-preying on the vulnerable.
But I think that's terrible. That why somebody and there's huge multi-billion-dollar industries and businesses of people trying to do that. Because people do it and they make a lot of money from it. But that is terrible.
Yeah. There's not a ton of, I don't think there's a lot of scamming Gen Z. So I can't really go into
I did some.
You got something? You're like, I scammed Gen Z.
No. Boomers have more money, and the dollar number of scams for boomers is higher. But Gen Zs tend to be sometimes more trusting, and they fall for the tricks.
Really?
Yes.
I have not seen a lot of Gen Z.
I have some statistics on that.
Use your phone. You can have that back. And then you have to give it back to me in a second. His phone screensaver is his bird.
And we all get scammed. And a lot of us are tricked.
I have not seen a lot of Gen Zs get scammed. Here's that controversy coming up, that controversy that you've been wanting.
And one of our employees, one time, there's something about her Social Security card. And
she Gen Z?
She
didn't get scammed. It probably got stolen.
I think it was some sort of scam, and she put in her Social Security number, and then
it's on her.
Yeah,
She's Gen Z.
She was Gen Z. So I think we all need to
That
be
stinks.
aware of scams. It's sad, but we're all vulnerable.
You know what? Actually, I'll give it to you. I think I've almost been scammed a few times. Anyways, should I move on? I think this next one is hilarious. Okay. The next one is Slow the Flow, How to Stop Peeing So Much. You want to take this one? I made the joke a second ago that this Christmas gift you're about to give me is adult diapers. Just saying. Okay, what do you got?
I have no comments about that. I'll be honest with you. I really believe that a lot of people don't hydrate enough when they play pickleball. They don't drink enough.
100%.
They don't drink enough.
100%.
And when I was doing research for my book, on average, you need between 20 and 36 fluid ounces of some type of liquid.
How much?
20 to 36 fluid ounces per hour, depending on the heat, depending on the humidity, depending on your age.
Oh my gosh, I'm dehydrated.
And you need to take more fluids. So
wow.
I am constantly
He's constantly drinking. I don't know exactly what's in his bottle, though.
Right. This one's coffee.
But I can smell it on his breath.
This is coffee.
Whether it be coffee or
and
something a little stronger.
Kahlua.
Yeah.
Kahlua and coffee's good.
Really?
Yes. Oh, yeah, you don't drink.
I don't drink coffee or alcohol. It sounds more and more like I'm Mormon every single time I hop on this mic. I'm not. I'm Mormon. No hate. No hate.
So people don't hydrate enough.
Yep.
Actually, that's actually a good thing to use the bathroom more.
Okay, next. This can be our last one.
I'm surprised you didn't pick one of the celebrity covers.
I love
somebody.
I love Sylvester Stallone.
You want to talk about?
I love Rocky.
Yeah, I did. You know, my all-time favorite movie is Rocky.
No.
Yes, it is.
You're kidding.
No.
It was my favorite movie growing up. And then I
remember seeing it when I grew up in Long Island. I went to the single theater in Deer Park.
Is there a yawn
New York,
sound?
And that is my all-time favorite movie. And one of the on my playlist, we talked about playlists.
Is the rock exactly.
And that helped get me through college.
Yeah.
That song.
The song that I play before every exam and through my finals
Are you kidding? You're not making this up, are you?
No.
My favorite movie is
Oh, no, it wasn't
Rocky.
this song. I'm so sorry. It wasn't this song.
It was the other
I was
one,
about to
The
tell
Eye of
you.
the Tiger?
No.
Okay.
It was okay. No, it was from Mulan. It's I'll Make a Man Out of You.
Oh, that's a good song too. I like that.
The line.
You know who sings that? It's one of the
Oh,
Osmond.
yes, I know.
Johnny.
Yeah. They got the line. Did they send me daughters? Yeah, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Yeah. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons?
Exactly. It's so funny, right?
It's not even, no, you need to ask your daughter, your firstborn daughter, if she feels this fire within her to bring honor to her family. Right. I do.
Oh, wow.
This deep fire in me.
Wow.
As a firstborn daughter to bring honor to my family. Right. And so that song, I'll Make a Man Out of You, did I ask for did they send me daughters when I asked for sons?
I love that song.
That line, before I go into exam, I'm like, I'll show you who's a son.
Exactly.
Like you don't need a son. I'm firstborn daughter's here.
I work.
That song.
One of the things I try to honor my mother by how I act, even though, I guess being
it's Chinese, good. You're honoring your parents.
Yeah, and every actions are defined by how I would dishonor my parents because of all the struggles and the things they did to get me to this place. If I did anything less, I would be less of a person.
That's really good. Wow, that's okay. Less of a person. That we might have to dive into that at one point.
No, it would be dishonorable.
Yeah, dishonorable, but I don't know if it would devalue you.
Maybe
maybe to society.
But I work
Depends
very
on where
hard
you find your value.
Not to do that.
Yeah, you work
but
hard.
I really like Rocky's one of my favorite.
Yeah. Oh,
movies.
Absolutely. Him going up those steps.
Oh, yeah.
One of the
Actually,
greatest.
I've never gone to those steps. It's not very high.
No. Yeah, I've never been
It's not very high.
I've been to New York, and that's the only place over there in the northeast-ish.
Yeah.
I've never
and actually,
in Montana.
Sylvester Stallone just recently did the Netflix
a new movie, right?
Movie,
yeah. I haven't seen it yet, though.
And it's so interesting because
You already watched it?
Of course. And he talked about the struggles he had and that
he's on the cover of RP, by the way.
And that's the reason we're talking
about.
That's
the reason we're talking about. Probably should mention that.
And the struggle he had that he couldn't even get anything made, and he had to have when they offered him $1 million just for the script without him starring in it. And he said that this was the moment where I'm going to star in this because this is my chance, and I don't want to blow that chance. And he worked so hard on this because he had a lot of third or tertiary roles. He played with Henry Winkler at one time, the Fonz from Happy Days. And when he went out to Hollywood,
No idea who that is.
oh, you don't know who the Fonz?
No,
oh,
that's
Happy
why I
Days.
just-
Oh my God!
Generations.
Yeah. So he went out.
Do you
to
know
Hollywood.
who That's So Raven is?
I have no.
Okay,
idea who that
there you go.
Okay, same. Okay. Their eyes, the stare. Maybe that's a new Gen Z stare. Like, yeah, you should know that stuff.
Eyebrows raised and looking at you like
Have
you're
I
an
been
idiot.
furrowing my eyebrows lately?
Yes.
What
Are you
is
not
that?
supposed to?
You said that it makes you uncomfortable because it feels like it's very similar. You said in one of the podcasts, on the
Yeah.
episodes,
Yeah.
furrowing eyebrows
Yeah.
is similar to the Gen Z stare
Yeah.
because it's disrespectful.
Yeah, yeah.
Am I been doing that?
You furrow
Yes.
your eyebrows when I say something confusing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I think it's
that's
funny.
confusion.
I know.
That's confusion.
When I'm confused, I think I raise an eyebrow and I'm like thinking about it. But I think you furrow your eyebrows and I'm like, do I
just
sound
did
like an idiot right now? I know I'm furrowing it because I was mocking you, not because I'm. Anyways, the thing on RP says foods that can make menopause easier.
Oh, I am not going there.
There you go. You want to go there? I don't want to touch that either.
I think
I thought it would be good to close that segment out, something that
About
neither of us can
menopause.
touch. Yeah, exactly.
what we're going to do is today we're going to talk about the holidays
Yay!
and what it means to us. But first, I have a gift.
This is ridiculous.
And I hope I am the worst gift giver and chooser ever. According to my wife and daughter, I am terrible. And I hope you like this.
It's a giant bag.
You're going to be...
I'm so excited. I'm just excited to get a gift. I told him, what in the world? This is perfect. Is it dim sum?
It's a
Which
light.
one is
It's a
it?
mood light of dim
Oh,
sum.
Bill, it's perfect. This is
Really?
a good gift. We talk about dim sum all the time. It's
I know.
It's like
But
relevant.
But also, you made a
Oh my
comment that you
gosh.
like that mood lamps and candles
I
and
do.
stuff.
Also, why does this bag smell so good?
It was a re-gifted
Holy
bag.
crap, the bag smells. Have you smelled this
No,
bag?
I haven't.
Sorry, smell the bag.
It does smell nice.
It smells.
Thought you
Bill.
like this? You really like it?
I love it.
All right,
Zach is
thank
gonna,
God.
or Charles is gonna freak
And
out.
it's a mood.
Then
It's
I've
a
been
mood
wanting.
light.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't get this freaking thing open.
Here, do you want to?
No,
want
I think.
something to? Here are keys.
Yeah, maybe keys. I want to open this.
Here.
Like right now. Oh my
I didn't-
gosh,
I
you
am
nailed
terrible
it.
at
No,
giving
and you
gifts.
got it. You got it dim sum themed.
Right.
Here's the
Because
thing,
of
I'm
what
getting-
I'm trafficking and putting.
Oh,
these
I'll look
poor-
at it and think of you. Definitely. This is ridiculous. I'm
I'm
getting
glad
Billy
you
gift
like
too.
it.
I just haven't
No,
had time.
And this is about this is about giving.
I know, but I want to give too. It makes me feel
And
good.
actually, I was thinking of baking yesterday, but I ran out of time.
You were gonna bake? Do you bake?
No,
Oh,
but I was
he
going
was
to
going
bake.
to.
I was going to bake.
You guys, he is the sweetest
I
old
was
person
going-
that I'm doing community service for that I've ever met.
Yeah, my-
Oh my gosh!
Describe it. Describe it.
It is a giant dim sum. It's probably the size of a kid's soccer ball. And
It's got a big smile
it
and
has
a
a
happy face.
giant smile and a happy face, very cartoonish, and it's going to be a mood light, and that's hilarious. It says it's multicolor light modes, LED powered, battery operated. I have all of these batteries at home. This is perfect. Holy crap! Where should I keep this? I don't know if you know this about us, but me and Zach Charles. Why do I have to use this pseudo? Me and Charles have we like very niche, different sort of decor around the house. So this being like a light source is hilarious.
And it's squishy.
And it
It's-
works.
It's almost like
They can't put stuffing in there when it's battery operated. It's the feel of a deflated soccer ball,
Right, yes.
but softer.
It makes noise.
And it makes, when I squeeze it, makes a little scream.
Okay, I'm
Oh
glad
my
you like it.
gosh, Bill.
glad you like it.
Zach is going to freak out.
It's not
Good
for,
gift.
It's not for Charles.
Good. Oh, sorry, Charles. Charles is going to freak out. Yeah, but I'm going to put it in our house. Whoops.
Okay, nice.
I'm gonna put it in our house.
I finally got a good
Oh,
gift.
yay. Wait, should this not be, this is like our mascot. Dim Sum.
Sure.
This little dim sum guy.
Sure. So you have to bring it all
You're
the
a
time.
good gift giver.
I'm
This was
terrible.
great.
I'm terrible at giving gifts.
I'm just going to buy you a boba and call it a day.
I don't need to. And that's what we wanted to talk about. For,
Yep.
This is our holiday.
I love it.
Oh, great. Thank
Hold on.
God.
Let's do
I
an
didn't
applause.
screw up.
Let's do an applause.
Oh,
Wow. And some music maybe? Wow.
Did you turn it off?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Okay, great. I'm glad you're happy.
I'm so happy.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Very welcome. I am
text
so
Zach
thankful
Charles.
for our friendship.
Oh.
And you made a comment that you wanted to impact one person.
Stop.
And you've impacted me because I have to.
I
I didn't know you're not supposed to capitalize and punctuation's too much. I'm learning, and I learn slowly, but I'm learning. So
You were so funny. That's all that I've impacted you on is to not capitalize your letters and your text
impacted
messages.
one person, so you've accomplished your goal.
Oh, thank goodness. I can now die.
Yes, and you can quit law school.
And I can quit law school, and I can just do the podcast full time.
Wait, and you made that comment to me about
That I question, or that you made me question.
What does that mean?
So Bill texted me the other day.
That sounds terrible.
Bill texted me the other day after we had a conversation in the parking lot for a long time where he said that he'd be willing to do a live circumcision for the podcast. He didn't know I was going to say that. He's choking right now. He's laughing so hard. He didn't know I was going to say it. He said if anybody, to get anybody to listen to this, he's willing.
One extra person.
One extra person to listen to this. He would be willing to get a live circumcision done and for us to podcast while it's happening.
I thought I said
And
ear piercing.
You said ear piercing, and then we ended up getting, and I said live birth. And anyways, we were riffing for like 10 minutes in the parking lot or whatever.
And I would get a tat.
We go our separate. Yeah,
I
he would get a tattoo.
100%.
I know. I think we're gonna have to make that happen.
I would do that.
I think we're gonna have to make it happen.
And or tat.
I think we're gonna have to make that happen. Anyways,
and get the worst tattoo for a guy, probably a heart.
Yeah, a heart.
That would be on the small.
We
could
get. You know what we should do that I'd actually be willing to do?
Oh.
There's this Gen Z trend going around right now to get matching heart freckle tattoos, and so they're tiny little and they're brown ink, and you just get a little freckle like one of these, and you just get a little freckle heart. Okay. I think that would be so funny if we got matching, anyways, on our arms or wherever you want it. A freckle tattoo. He keeps pointing to the tramp stamp area.
That's what it's called.
Yes.
That's
Bill, I was saying that to you the other day and you didn't listen. I said, you want a tramp stamp. You want a tramp stamp. You want a tramp stamp. That was at dinner the other day, the team dinner. Anyways, he wants a tramp stamp and a little hoop earring in one of his ears. You can't do either ear. I think there's a specific ear. Well, I think there's a specific ear that you can't do. Because
just inform me and we'll do.
Okay, I'll do some research on which ear you're allowed to do, based on age and sexual preference, sexual orientation.
I would definitely do that, and my children and wife would hate that.
Would hate it, and but it's for views and listeners. Right. Yeah, it's for listeners. It's so we can win the podcast award that you keep texting me about nonstop.
We are going to try to apply for one next year. So we need listeners.
We start paying people to listen to us.
Like our podcast. Well, we have a new segment now. We did ARP.
We have a new segment, and now we're going to go into
the
actual topic. Yeah.
We're going to talk about the
What
holidays.
is your favorite holiday?
Wow. I am terrible.
Okay.
I like
Halloween.
No, it's actually, I think almost every day should be a holiday, and you should be.
What?
Every day you should feel that you are blessed to have that day, and you should revel in it, and you should enjoy it. And it's not about holidays I want to enjoy every single day.
I agree, but that's exhausting.
That doesn't exhaust me.
Wow.
It does not exhaust me.
That's crazy. That sounds exhausting to me.
No, it's not.
Wow.
Because I really want to. You made that comment that you want to be the light on the little things. Correct? Was that any different?
That's a good point.
No, how is that any different from doing that every day?
Oh, that's a good point. But sometimes you just have days that are crap. But you still need to, you're saying you still need to walk away from it being like, I'm thankful that I had this day because it brought me to.
And so I would walk in and there was something.
I don't know where he's going. He's laughing to himself.
I was thinking about and I mentioned this to Charles the other day, that somebody had brought a gift basket to our house.
Okay.
And he was handing me the gift basket and saying, "Oh, you're the doctor's husband." And I said, without missing a beat, I said to him, "No, I'm her boyfriend, and I'm getting out of here before her husband gets home."
Bill. Bill?
For a second,
was that your wife's client?
No, it was somebody who they work with them.
Oh.
And at first he was, and then I smiled, and you're the husband. He realized.
Oh my gosh.
But
You
I've
can't say that.
I know, but I don't.
No, I'm the
care.
boyfriend trying to get out of here before the husband comes home.
I don't. But I thought it was hilarious.
Zipping up your pants on your way
So,
out.
on the way to work, often I think of some of the stupid things I've done or said over the past 24 hours, and I laugh. And people see me laughing and giggling throughout the day,
Oh,
and
yeah.
for some reason
To
they
yourself.
like it. And I'm giggling and laughing to
Well,
myself.
I always thought that it was funny because I thought, oh, it's just that crazy old person
he's
that
a
we
little
hired.
confused.
Yeah, just old and confused person that we hired.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about what our boss gave you for your Christmas gift that I think is hilarious?
Why?
I'm doing a smoking signal to him right now. Come on. What'd she give you?
Well, we should back up.
Okay.
Oh, we can do this today?
Oh,
We're
yeah,
doing
let's
this
do
today?
it. I
Okay.
think so.
So
We'll go into the holiday stuff later.
I was hoping for the longest time that no one would find out at work that we were doing a podcast, because that is the second to last thing that I want. No, I'm serious.
Second to last thing, but you
I
had
wanted-
told people already that
No,
we were
I
doing
had
it.
not. Before
Are you
it
sure?
Came up, before it came up,
You hadn't said it to anybody?
I had not said anything. And
Oh,
when it
crap.
came up,
Wesley
security,
posted
there was
about
a
it.
security breach. So what? There was a major security breach. And not that I worked in the intelligence agencies, but when there was a security breach, there's
is
a
ridiculous.
there's a 4-step process.
This
You
is
find
ridiculous.
out where the
source.
security breach was,
Yeah.
the extent of the problem, and you try to plug it and try to fix it.
Yeah.
There's a step that you'd go through. And also, there's a certain amount of deniability. As soon as there was this breach where somebody had posted on her social media account, of which somebody else had,
Oh, my gosh.
there was a security leak of somebody texted or made a post in their Instagram. Is that correct,
Yes.
counselor?
I am admitting to it. I'm proudly admitting that it was
and
me.
Our boss found out. And there was a text message on our chat feed, and immediately my first response was, don't respond, don't say anything.
No, he told me to deny. You were
Yes,
like, deny,
and-
pretend
so-
it's not me,
Right,
pretend that's
but-
an
and
AI
she
voice.
gets it goes, oh, yeah, that's ours. It's our podcast. No, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Did she text us in a group?
Yes, I think it was in a group.
I don't think.
I think it was
But
you.
then we texted on the side or
Right,
something.
I forgot what it
Okay.
was. It was out.
Anyway,
So
it's not
for
out.
and that was the second. I was hoping in a year or two somebody might
Whatever.
find out. And
Whatever.
then there was a personal trainer came up to me and goes, hey, I heard you had a podcast.
Okay.
Then a member came
A
up
lot
to
of
me.
people that don't follow me, they know that we have a podcast because it's just getting
How?
around. Because the community talks. What are you
Oh,
talking
my
about?
God.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
That was the second to last thing I
No.
wanted out
Anyway.
there. Not only the
literally-
dim
What's
sum
the
ladies.
first? Yeah, I was gonna say second to last.
The dim sum ladies.
Second to last thing.
So I just did not want that out there. And I'll be honest with you, and we talked about this.
What?
We talked about this.
At the Christmas
next
party.
Day, no, we're not even going to Christmas
Oh!
party. I'm going the long way around the bar. Long way around the bar. I did not want to go into work the following couple days because people are going to, hey, heard your podcast. It really
And obviously, I was gone for 2 weeks doing finals.
Exactly.
So it was all Bill. It was
Right.
all on Bill.
So
yeah,
I felt, and I mentioned this to you.
yeah, it was hilarious.
There's a movie, I want to say 20 years ago, called The 40-Year-Old Virgin. And what are you looking at? And after the lead character, I think his name is Andy, he's played by Steve Carell. He divulges that he's a 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah.
He walks into work, and it's the worst day of his life
Yeah.
because everyone's teasing him. Even his boss comes up to him and goes, hey, if you need help with that, my door's always open. And his friends are teasing him. For a week, I was living that.
yeah,
Where
you were the
I would
40-year-old
walk-
virgin.
I was walking in, and I just don't want
You
to
had a
talk
scarlet
about
letter
it.
on your chest, is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
And I just didn't want anyone to
As
know.
if it's something
and it
bad
was
or
the worst
embarrassing.
thing because she was taking her exams.
Yeah, it was all Bill.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, please don't talk to me. And then people come to me, hey, I heard you had a podcast. I'm like, oh.
Did anybody ask to be on it? Have you had anybody ask yet?
No.
I've
What?
had 6 people reach out to
Are
me
you
wanting to be on it.
kidding? But they're law school friends.
No. 6 of my friends that want to be on it. That literally want to be
But
interviewed
no
and
one
be on it.
from in Wyoming or Montana.
No, nobody from club.
Okay.
No.
That's
6
interesting.
outside friends that I'm just friends with from
Would
various
they be
events.
interesting, I guess?
I think they're all hilarious. But they wanted me to mention that I
Sure.
got my start in pickleball with them. In college, I would go, I'm just going to name him. I would go with Reagan, and my last semester of college, I took 6 hours of school. That's all I had left to get my degree. Yes. And so for the rest of the time, and he only had 6 hours left to get to. Anyways, the rest of our time, we would go run drills out on these pickleball courts.
You had prior experience too?
Prior experience.
Whoa,
it was not real
nice.
drills. Neither of us were very good.
Okay.
And I'm still not very good. But anyways, we would go run drills, and he texted me and he said, please mention that. And he said that it would be his rise to fame the second that I mentioned. He's hilarious. He's one of the funniest people that I know. But he listens. He's like an avid listener.
Really?
Yeah. Reagan, there you go, you son of a gun.
We should have a guest, but we have to think of
somebody that would
someone who's
do
interesting
well with
and
us.
Fun.
Yeah.
It can't be old, boring person.
Yeah, old boring person.
Right.
Yeah,
But we can talk about that.
Yeah.
So people really reached out to you. But
I've had 6. Right. One of them actually that's who just waved at me, is outside of here.
What? Someone here, we're being stalked here at the studio?
No, she's just meeting me up here because we're hanging out this week.
Okay.
But she just waved. She just pulled up. And I told her, I said, wait outside. I'm in the middle of something.
Okay. And she wants to be on the podcast?
She was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. She didn't say I want to be a guest or whatever, but she hinted.
You have had a totally opposite experience than what I've had.
Yeah, you've had an embarrassing one. All of my friends think that it's awesome.
Really?
Yes.
Somebody came up to me. And
I've had in-laws reach out.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, we listened, we loved it. Where can we find more? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. My experience is a little bit different.
Is a little different. Okay, go ahead.
I was having dinner with my daughter.
Perfect.
And her comment was as if I had gone to an exam and done poorly.
Oh.
And disappointed her. And it was like, why are you doing that?
Wow.
And at first I thought she was joking.
Yeah, you were like,
and it was a very sullen, sour-faced look. And then I said, I'm doing this with Presley. And she said, I like Presley. Why are you doing that to her? And I said, Presley asked me to be on the podcast. Why?
I don't know if I asked you. I think I said to you, like, in passing as a joke, it would be so funny if we had a podcast together.
Okay, so
because I think we're funny.
You asked.
You took it seriously. I think I said it as a joke and you took it seriously. Whenever I introduced the fact that we had a podcast on my Instagram, I verbatim said, this old guy from my work,
yeah, I know,
I thought was funny.
Yeah, you lied.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you lied.
No, you watched it? Did you watch the story? I didn't say that you asked me. I said in passing, I mentioned it as a joke, and he took it seriously and said, I booked us a room, like we're going to go record.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
That's not how I remember.
That's how I remember it. That's how I remember it.
Yeah, I've had totally different. But we will start having guests.
Yeah.
We will start to review questions, and we will also continue having
we need
segments.
A question bank.
Going to continue about
holidays.
I really want every day to be a holiday where I celebrate the day. I want to enjoy the day because as a boomer, I don't know how many days I have left.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
I'm not sure. I'm serious. I didn't mention this to you. I used to play tennis with a friend of mine, and I only found out.
You did mention this.
I found out about a week ago that he had passed away, and I didn't know that he had passed away, and I wasn't able to go to his services. We never know what's going to happen.
No,
every day I want to celebrate and to do the best I can.
Yeah, it's a good way to
because
think.
I don't know how many days I have left.
For me, I think that there is something beautiful, especially about towards the end of the year holidays, something so beautiful about gathering with friends and eating the best food, eating the best drink.
But you can do that all the time, right?
You could, but I think there's something special about doing it not as often. Do you have any restaurants that you go to as a treat?
All restaurants and all places
are treats for you.
Are treats.
Okay.
Every time.
Do you do anything this is special? This is only for special occasions. I think a wedding, you only have a wedding once because it's a special occasion, right? You're not having multiple weddings. Maybe a vow renewal.
I've had 4 or 5 weddings, yes.
I've had 6 or 7.
Right.
6, 7. Anyways, Bill doesn't know what that is. Anyways, I think there's something to be said about the fact that it's not all of the time. Okay. That you get the best food, you get the best drink, that you're with your best friends to separate this day from the others, especially when you're celebrating something that's special. Mm-hmm. So for me, Thanksgiving is my favorite because you're with your friends, you have the best food, you have the best drink, you're with your family, and that's all that the pressure is to it. You just get to be thankful, gather and be thankful. Christmas to me, and we just have vocalized this separately, separate from the podcast, but we have vocalized it to each other. Again, too commercialized for me. I think as a Christian, I'm very pro. I just want to celebrate the birth of Jesus and be really thankful and everything. Oh my gosh, he's killing me. He grabbed the plushie toy and he's making faces with it and stuff. I'm literally in the middle of, I didn't do any of that when you were talking seriously.
You're talking about Christmas.
I didn't do any of that. Oh my
Christmas.
gosh. It's just too commercialized for me. I want to get back to basics, make it about being merry and thankful and all that stuff. I think there's too much pressure on everything to get gifts now.
Yes.
But I still do want to get you a gift, even though I just talked about it.
And I agree with you. I think it's too, the Charlie Brown Christmas
Yeah.
is
That little sad
the
tree with the ornament.
epitome of too commercialized, not enough about community, not about forgiving, having grace with other people. Things could be okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. The tree doesn't have to be perfect. It's what you make out of it.
Yeah.
That's where I come out of it. And that's how I try to do that every
Yeah,
day, but I fail. I fail
yeah.
all the time.
Not to bring it back to the gospel, but that's kind of part of the gospel. Also, we talked about, or we mentioned traditions. My family doesn't have any traditions. However, or I didn't grow up with any traditions. However, this sister that I have now, that is basically my sister.
Stepsister?
No, not really. It's hard to explain, but she basically was a friend from college turned sister. Like she is, or basically everybody thinks we're related too because we look alike. But she comes to all of our holidays. She lived with my family for a while. We're basically related. At this point, we're basically related. She started, at our first family Christmas, she started a tradition for us where every Christmas before we do presents, we go out and we give little care packages to the homeless community in our downtown area. That's the only tradition that I now have. And that's what it is. And last year we went to, I guess apparently we live in where? Downtown Wyoming?
Yes.
Downtown Montana?
Yes.
We went to one of those downtown areas and we just gave out care packages and asked if we could pray for anybody. It was great and it was phenomenal. A special tradition for me because it was about helping other people. It wasn't about the gift giving or any of that stuff. It was about people. It was people oriented. I loved it.
Yeah. I am not as big of a fan. I wish I could be. And I do think that I think it's more important just to give of yourself. And it's not what you give. It's almost, maybe I shouldn't say this, but.
You hear your stomach just make that noise?
Sorry.
I hope the mic picked that up. He's hungry.
One of our very close friends from school.
Work?
No, from, I guess, personal friends. She was diagnosed with breast cancer. And
oh, wow.
she went to Korea to try to get it treated, and she might get surgery over the last few days. She's also caring for her father. I texted her. If she needed the surgery, she didn't have family locally to help take care of her dad. And my gift to her was, I will help you take care of your dad.
Aww.
Because you can't travel to where you need to.
And do it.
And do that. I will do that regardless, and that will be my gift to you.
Merry Christmas.
It wasn't that it was near the holidays, it's because there was a need at this time. And
that's so sweet.
That's what I was willing to do because there was, and
it's about coming together as a community.
Right.
Absolutely.
Turned out she didn't need the help for other reasons.
Yeah.
It seemed like the tumor had shrunk.
Wow.
Which was a good thing.
Wow.
But I put it out there and I said, this is my gift to you.
Wow.
Zero value in some ways. There's no commercial value.
Yeah, yeah. You can't assign a dollar sign to it. Yeah. Sacrificial. Still sacrificial.
The traditions that you buy a gift for somebody, you open them on Christmas or around Christmas, and you give some to someone else over time, either spending time with somebody. And I want people to ask me, being the type of person where somebody asks me to spend time with them. If I have someone who calls me up and says, hey, you want to do lunch? Or somebody at the cafe says, hey, you are my favorite person to talk to throughout the day.
Somebody has said that to you?
Yes. Seriously. And other
You're
people.
my favorite person to talk to throughout the day at work?
Yes.
Wow.
And
wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, I can
Wasn't
only
me.
handle
Can't
a couple
imagine.
hours of
Yeah,
the
a few hours.
podcasting. But you want to bring that
the light into the dark.
You wanted to be that person of light, right?
He's saying that he is.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying that
he didn't say
I'm emulating what you're.
I know. You're serving me. You're serving me, basically.
Right. That's how we give and what we should be doing. So
good.
I guess the traditions of gift giving is secondary to how we act as an individual, and the fact other individuals, a lot of times people ask me, hey, do you want to go have a meal or do something? Sure, if I have the time.
Yeah.
That's the tradition I like, and that's how I treat these the
Wow.
holidays. And maybe I'm just a cheapskate, right? I don't want to buy stuff for people. Doesn't cost as much. The credit card's not as low. And
Oh my
Right?
gosh. You need to
Right?
give some advice to Charles about that too, if that's the
Right.
way that you go.
You have no other traditions or anything?
No, nothing. Like
Okay.
you brought up let's talk about holidays and holiday traditions. I was like, sure. And then you said, I told you, that I don't have any, and you go, it's going to be a short podcast.
Yeah, it'll be- and
It's going to be a short episode.
And 50 minutes later on. we're
Yeah,
almost done.
I know. It wasn't that
Okay.
short. We talked about holidays barely.
Yeah. Well,
Everything else was everything else.
okay, so that was another podcast. Thank you very much. Here, I'm going to say this closing again. Earn trust in yourself and others through selfless humanity, sincere humility, a loaf of courage, and a little humor. Until next time.
Eat some dim sum.
You're
No, you say welcome.
Do I say?
Yes. I say 2 generations, 1 conversation, and then you
Okay.
keep going.
And it's recording.